So I've been hyping up the Valentine's doll video, but the thing is I haven't gotten the last thing that I need for it. So instead of getting the cute little couple, getting Pearl because I had a really funny idea for a short to do with 3 of them, and so I had to make her real quick, and since I recorded it, I decided to go ahead and get it out on Valentine's Day. That way I had something out on Valentine's Day, but hopefully next week I will have that out because everything's done except for the hair. So enjoy the video. Just know this was not what I had planned. So as I said, this doll was a last minute thing, so I dug into my stash and I found this G1 Laguna. I'm not sure what line she's from, but she does have one of Meowlity's hands, so that's great. I removed her face with acetone, gave her a buzz cut, and then using an X-Acto knife, I cut off the fins and started sculpting her hair with clay. I decided, A, because I hate the glue seepage that you have to deal with, and I do not like the feeling of that on my hands to save my life, so I decided I didn't want to deal with it, so I was going to just attempt to sculpt Pearl's hair, because she's just got a very specific hairstyle, and so I wanted to see if I could recreate that. So first I just went in, painted it white, and then went over it with pink. I still didn't like how it looked, but this wasn't the full plan, so you'll see after the face up what I end up doing to help the hair look a little bit more real. Since Pearl is an alien, I wanted to go a little bit different with the eyes, so I opted to not draw pupils, but instead draw these stars in her eyes, because I love that in the art style for Steven Universe, that whenever the gems are like excited or amazed at something, that they just get these giant stars in their eyes, and I think it's so cute. I'm not sure how well I executed it. I did have to draw over the eyes multiple times to get it to a way that I decently liked it. Here I was attempting to do that blue blush that Pearl gets whenever she's embarrassed. I'm not sure how well it translates onto the doll, so this was another thing that I had to play with a little bit to see how I would like it. And I ultimately decided just to like make it more subtle. Here is where you can finally see what I'm doing with the face. I realized reviewing this footage that I've been working in such light colors that you can barely tell that there was a difference made. But now that the eyelashes are on, you can see that there's a face there. I had to go through quite a few passes to get the color and expression that I wanted. I've gone over the eyebrows like the most times probably. I tried a few different blues for Pearl's eyes because in the art style, no one has irises. So just kind of having to guess what everyone's eye color would be. I imagined that Pearl's would be blue. Here you can see that I originally went to make the star pupils black, but I really didn't like how it looked. It looked very, very cursed. So I went back in later and painted them white. After the face up, I used this wig to make some wefts and glued them onto the clay structure we made, which was a nightmare to do, by the way. I'm going to quickly list everything on screen that I used because the only thing that I made was the leotard. Everything else I got from pre-existing dolls, including these G3 Abbey shoes, which I painted. Thank you so much for watching this Pearl with me. I hope you liked it. This was definitely a learning experience for me because I rarely work with G1 dolls, and also Pearl is just such a unique looking character. I'd definitely love to remake her again in G3 form because I actually have a few ideas for a couple other gems that I want to make. This outfit is very much pre-Steven, so I'd love to make an outfit for her that she has in like one of the later seasons. The hair I don't hate as much as I thought I would. It definitely could be done a lot neater. It does very much look like it was just kind of thrown on there. So if anyone has any suggestions for how I can get that to look a little bit neater, or if I just need to just root the doll and style it. I don't know, maybe there's something about this technique that can be salvaged. The shoes definitely feel awkward as they are for G3 Abby, so I'm going to likely try and find some G1 shoes that I can paint and add to her, but I really do like the slippers, but they just feel so awkward on her. Like I said though, this was a fairly last minute project. I didn't even know I had this doll, and when I saw her I knew that I could make her because I had the idea for the short that you'll probably never see because I'll probably make it and think it's not funny. But for not really having a plan for this doll, I think it came out pretty well. I'm trying to think if I have any more thoughts, but I think this is it. So thank you so much for your patience, and I will see you in the Valentine's video, not on Valentine's Day.